going on YouTube? And welcome back to the JW Sports Podcast. And today I am asking the question: is Michael Pittman Jr. a number one wide receiver? Is he ready to take that step for the Indianapolis Colts? Now, I truly believe Michael Pittman can take that step and become that true number one wide receiver that the Colts need. Now, don't get me wrong, T.Y. Hilton is still a very solid player, but I don't know if he is that number one guy anymore. I know he's extremely solid, and I love Ty, but I think we all know that Michael Pittman is much higher upside right now. I think he could be better. I think he's better as number one right now. So I mean, I know he didn't have the greatest of years last year, but he was hurt a little bit of that season. He had no preseason, and coming into the NFL with no preseason, and then getting hurt on top of that 3 weeks into the season, it's tough. It's not easy in any player, no matter who you are. Um, but I'd say Michael Pittman. I think he's ready to take that leap next year. Now last year he had just over 500 yards and 1 touchdown. I'd love to see those touchdowns skyrocket up to at least 8 or 9. I'd like to see 9. I'd love to see 10 touchdowns, maybe pushing it, but I think he can possibly reach 10. Um, I also believe he can maybe hit 1,000 yards. That's if Carson Wentz is. It also relies on Carson Wentz a bit. If Wentz could really return to somewhat of a form that he was in 2017, if he can return into somewhat of a form 2017, then Michael Pittman can really thrive because Carson Wentz likes those big receivers. He likes those big receiver guys. So I think Carson Wentz will put it up there a few times and to give Pitt a few chances to go up there and really snag a really nice catch and have a few really nice games and ultimately lead into an amazing season for a number one wide receiver, a second year wide receiver. Now, will Pittman take that step? I think he will. And I think Ty is going to be a solid number two, great slot guy as well. Zach Pascal is a good boundary guy. I think this wide receiver group is actually looking pretty decent as a whole as well. Um, and we got Paris Campbell returning from his injury. Hopefully he can stay healthy. We have DeMichael Harris, that secret weapon. Um, yeah, this offense is really looking nice. Um, Decent wide receiver core, decent O line. Need to get that left tackle checked out. Need to get the left tackle figured out. Running backs are really solid. Now I truly believe it's on Carson Wentz. He's got to at least manage the game premierly. He can't be below average game manager. He has to be a game changer, and he has to show that he can still be that guy because we did give up a second and a third, which is quite a bit. That second can turn to a first next year. That would be actually the best case scenario because the condition is if Wentz gets hurt or if he doesn't play enough, or then Colts will keep that first round pick. If not, that second will turn to a first for the Eagles. So I guess we'll see where it goes with that. But once again, my thoughts on Michael Pittman being the number one receiver. I truly think Michael Pittman can take a big leap next year, and I think he will. I think he's really going to be taking that lead next year. So let me know what you guys think. Thoughts? Do you guys think Michael Pittman is ready to take that number one role? I truly do. So that's going to be it for this episode of the JDW Sports Talk Show. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that subscribe and like button. Trying to hit 100 by the end of March. So that's it. That's going to be it for this video. Peace out.